Minor League Baseball, the show. It is our first game of our three-game set between the visiting San Antonio Missions and the Springfield Cardinals. Will the San Antonio Missions continue this 9-game home away stand? And they begin the next three-game set with Springfield. Following after, the Arkansas Travelers will be the next in line to be greeted by the San Antonio Missions. Missions will hit the road back home as they will be greeted by the visiting Frisco Rough Riders with a 4-game set. After that, the Midland Rockhounds come to Oak Street Park. They'll have a 4-game set. Missions hit the road, they'll head to Frisco for a 4-game. And finally we get to see the Midland Rockhounds at Midland. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also follow the Missions all season long. With the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, you can download that on any smartphone. And now get out your scorecards. Here is tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting San Antonio Missions. Leading off in center field, Colby Trojanowski. Batting second for San Antonio, the right fielder, Richard Yeager. Batting third, the third baseman, Dondry Gonzalez. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Tom Fritz. Batting fifth, the San Antonio left fielder, Sergio Casto. Batting in shortstop, Jack Egan. Egan as short. Gerardo Aponte will be the second baseman. He'll bat seventh for San Antonio. Aponte as second. Batting eighth, the catcher, Luis Torrens. Torrens catching. And batting ninth, round out the batting order, also on the mound, pitcher, Ryan Cepeda. Cepeda batting ninth and on the mound pitcher. Now here's your starting lineup for your Springfield Cardinals. Leading off in left field, Rolando Turner. Batting second for Springfield, center fielder Fernando Sierra. Batting third and first baseman, Luke Voigt. Voigt at first. Right fielder, Levi Hensley. Hensley at right. Bill Bowles will be the second baseman for Springfield. He'll bat fifth. Batting sixth and third baseman, cleanup hitter Stephen Beckett. Beckett in cleanup. Batting seventh for Springfield, the catcher Steve Barron. Barron catching. Batting eighth, the shortstop Alex Mejia. And batting ninth for the Springfield Cardinals, Paul Gray. Gray rounding out the batting order and also on the mound pitcher. And there's your starting lineups.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ryan Zepeda, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Coming to the plate now, Rolando Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Rolando Turner.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Egan. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
At the plate, Fernando Sierra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Popped him up. Torrens over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Luke Morton.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonzalez charging in on it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Paul Gray gets the ball for the away side in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
In now, Colby Trojanowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for San Antonio, center fielder, Colby Trojanowski.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Left side. And that's through for a hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around the score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Into the box now, Richard Yeager, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, DeAndre Gonzalez, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Throw gets him 2 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Coming to the plate now, Tom Fritz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. from the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Levi Hensley. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. One and two now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. Casto giving chase. One down.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
Stepping up to the plate, Bill Foles. Line towards center field. And two quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Stephen Beckett, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Pulled toward right center field. Trojanowski on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Sergio Casto, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Now batting, Jack Egan. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Sierra patrolling center makes the play. One out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down the running game.
The drive out toward the gap in left center. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
In now, Luis Torrens. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zepeda. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Sierra is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 2 full. The Missions lead it 2-0. Now in the box, number 61. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Number 61 is retired to kick off the inning. Into the box now, Alex Mejia, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Paul.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Gray. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Hit in the air out to right. Aponte ranging into shallow right. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Colby Trojanowski. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
Standing in now, Richard Yeager. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Sierra is in pursuit. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Striding in once again, DeAndre Gonzalez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hensley sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
In now, Tom Fritz, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw won't get him.
Now batting, left fielder, Sergio Castro.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Castro. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. The Missions lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rolando Turner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Jack Egan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Pulled toward right center field. Sierra is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Geraldo Aponte.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Geraldo Aponte, he scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And there's a base hit on the line.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Luis Torrens. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Antonio's out in front, 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Levi Hensley. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit back up the middle. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Into the box now, Bill Bowles. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Egan moving to his right. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Missions lead it 3-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Zapata. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Ryan Zapata.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box, Colby Trojanowski. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's going to get down out there. The relay throw, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, Dero. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
First baseman number 00, Tom Fritz.
Ready once again, Tom Fritz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Sierra ranging back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Joe Farmer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, Sergio Casto. pulled toward right center field. Sierra giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready for another shot now, Jack Egan. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Sierra has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Geraldo.
Digging in and looking for more. Geraldo Aponte already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
In now, Luis Torrens. He swings and grounds it to short. Mejia loves it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Now to the plate, number 61. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, Georgia, Alex Mejia.
Stepping up now, Alex Mejia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
The batter, pitcher, Joe Farmer.
Carson Kelly will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. That's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 8-0. Guillermo Ramos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ryan Zepeda will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colby Trojanowski. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it, fouled it off. The second one, he did not miss.
Stepping in now, Richard Yeager, as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Into the box, DeAndre Gonzalez pulled high in the air out to left field. Turner has it in his tracks. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away. In now, Tom Fritz, and their runners at the corners now.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 9-0. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rolando Turner.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Castro has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in once again, Fernando Sierra. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
At the plate, Sergio Castro.
San Antonio. Left fielder, Sergio Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So striding forward now, Jack Egan. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Geraldo Aponte.
Coming to the plate now, Geraldo Aponte, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Sierra is right there, 1 down. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So stepping in, Luis Torrens. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Hard ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Swing and a line drive. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box now, Colby Trojanowski. Pulled softly out toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Richard Yeager, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hit down the line at first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run is in to score from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Deandre Gonzalez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 13-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Levi Hensley. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Trojanowski moves over. 1 out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in, Bill Bowles. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Stepping in, Stephen Beckett. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tom Fritz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Tom Fritz.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Ready once again, Jack Egan. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, number 61. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Mejia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. 2 down here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Carlos Ramos will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Rolando Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in once again, Fernando Sierra, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, man, they've been really shut.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters leaves here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove in the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
13-0, the convincing final score. San Antonio cash in with 21 hits en route to victory. Ryan Zepeda is credited with the win. Paul Gray was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Well, the first game falls to the San Antonio Missions. They take the win. 13-0, our final score from Springfield. Well, before we go, we're going with runs, hits, and errors. First for Springfield, no runs on 3 hits and 1 devastating error. That's going to leave it out. For San Antonio, 13 runs on 21 hits and no errors. And they left 3 on base. Well, we begin the second game of our 3-game set with Springfield and San Antonio as we continue this 3-game set. After this 3-game set, the Missions will hit their final destination, and that is in the Arkansas Travelers. Missions will hit the road back home. They will be greeted by the visiting Frisco Rough Riders for a 4-game set. And after that 4-game set, the visiting Midland Rockhounds come for 4 games. And after that, the Missions will hit the road for another 8-game set. Well, this is just about do it for Missions Baseball at Springfield. Hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see y'all again tomorrow. Our final score from Springfield, 13 for San Antonio, and Springfield 0.